These highlights are brought to you by your San Diego County Toyota dealers and by Fix Auto.
Hey there, sports fans. Christian Pedersen here with San Diego Prep Insider. That right there, that's Eastlake. That other one behind me, that's Helix. It's the Open Division Finals. The two best teams in the country going at it for the biggest title in the country, plus a couple other championship games today. Let's check out all the highlights. Our first stop on our finals adventure takes us to UCSD for Division 5. Escondido Charter, Maranatha Christian, aka Natha Nasty. Let's show you how Maranatha wins their first ever CIF title in school history. They would have to do it as a come-from-behind win. Escondido Charter strikes in the top of the first, Tony Leishman getting them on the board. But then, hey, how about we get some fireworks? Bottom one, Mark Hewitt, most exciting play in all of sports. Get on your horse and go, my man. That's a triple. Getting the jersey dirty, getting some runs in. Maranatha Christian in the lead. They would keep adding. Mason Sparks gonna leg out an infield single, proving speed kills, growing the lead 3-1. It wasn't all offense though. It was some defense. How about a little cat-like reflexes from behind the dish? Zach Bridger coming out to make a nice play there. Byron Smith throwing some chairs. It was a full team effort. Folks, you know how I said earlier when Mark Hewitt had the most exciting play in sports with that triple? Yeah, he's got himself another one here. 2 triples for the kid. He was slugging them. This one, the stand-up variety, as all things keep going right. Show you this one from Jackson, aka Jason Skeen. RBI single to right field. You sort of got the feeling that Maranatha just had everything going in their favor. Then Zach Bridger proved that. Basically stealing home from second. He said after the game, you know, I got to just force them, go out there, play catch. That's what they did. He generated himself some runs. It all led up to this iconic moment right here where Maranatha seals the deal and officially puts it in the books that 2017 is the year that they became baseball champions. Natha Nasty indeed, gentlemen. Let's hear from some of them after the game.
Oh, it means so much. Just we got more transfers and it just builds up all together, and we're a team now. Sophomore year and junior year, we had some pieces, some really good pieces, but just it all came together this year.
Awesome, feels so good. We all played our game today, and we all just played to the best of our abilities, and I think we played all a very good game.
Coming in right after them, Division 4 game. Chula Vista, the Spartans in the blue, taking on Classical Academy. Another one where history is being made. Show you how the Spartans brought a title to the South Bay. First inning was big. They scored a couple. One of them courtesy of a sac fly from Brian Valenzuela. Sort of just perfectly summarizing the selfless nature of this Chula Vista team all season long. Another sac fly, Rafael Uribe. They just did what they needed to do. It's quintessential get them on, get them over, get them in baseball that has served Chula Vista so well all season long. Jump to the 5th when Ricky Yokiwa, he continues to grow the lead, drops one perfectly sniper down the line, brings in a couple of runs. They go up 5-3. Show you the moment in the 7th where it all became final ball game. Chula Vista, 5-3. They're champions. Get sized up for some rings. Go ahead, douse some people in some water. You deserve to celebrate. Let's hear from Ricky after the game.
I mean, it feels great, man. We've been working hard since day one. We've been working hard since winter ball, so, I mean, I think we deserve it very much.
Division 2 game now. Santana Sultans representing the East County. San Marcos Knights representing the North. San Marcos, they were here 1 year ago, winning this exact same game. Let's show you how the repeat affair, a little more dramatic. They were behind early. TC Simmons for Santana walks with the bases loaded. Sultans up 1 early, but then clutch plays started to happen. Vincent Martinez, whoop! Check out those cat-like reflexes from the kid. Kind of an underrated member of this team. The backstop was big for them today, though. Then the offense started to kick in. San Marcos on the board, courtesy of a sack fly, but they are still trailing as we head into the fourth. Tristan Salinas, he took over on the mound for Santana, started blowing some people away. Check this out, Santana, they grow their lead 3-1, courtesy of a suicide squeeze from Colton Calvert. But then the big plays from big players started to happen. Jacob Bloss just going with the pitch, going to the opposite field. That brings in a run, cuts the lead down to 1. Santana grows the lead back to 4-2. Then Zach Prasner, huge momentum swinging K of Noah Nunez. That sets up the 6th inning where they would get the bases loaded. Then Tyler Holmes says, I don't like full bases. I like empty bases. I like leads. Knocks one, perfectly placed, 5.5 hole. Crowd was going crazy because in one swing he changed the fortune of the entire season, put San Marcos on top 5-4. Couple pitches later, Holmes ends up finishing the deal off himself. Doesn't need an RBI, he gets in there on a wild pitch. And let's show you top 7 ball game, courtesy Evan Iancello. Woo! What a web gem over the barricade. Told you folks, this one a little bit more dramatic than last year, but hey, why not have that signature win? Because this one puts San Marcos on the map. 2 straight titles, big for Coach Dufek and company. Let's hear from the boys after the game.
It's an awesome feeling, especially doing it with the guys behind me. We're brothers, and to end like this is just an unreal feeling.
It's absolutely amazing. That was our goal after last year. We knew we were returning a lot of guys, and it's just was way better than last year's feeling. I wouldn't say way better, but just that was one of the greatest games I ever played in my entire life, and it was just amazing to win it with my brothers again. So,
walking in, I know he's been throwing off speed the whole game. I'm not expecting a fastball. First pitch throws me a fastball in, take it. Wasn't the pitch I was looking for. Next pitch, luckily, throws me a curveball inside, push it the other way, and luckily it skirts through the infield, and we get the go-ahead runs.
Can't even explain it right now. I'm just trying to get through the last 2 outs. You know, it was just incredible. I mean, I don't know. You know, Santana's a great team. You know, they pushed us as hard as they could, and as hard as we've been pushed all year, I think.
Finally, the all-important Open Division. Like I said, this one's Helix, Eastlake, the heavyweight rumble of the baseball world. And, well, let's just say this, it was a lot of heavyweight punches being thrown from one side in particular. Grant Holman throwing a chair early, throwing a chair often, producing a whole factory of furniture. But it wasn't just that, it was from the first inning on web gem status. Bottom one, though, Casey Schmidt. How much do you bench? Because I probably bench more. Adios, baseball. That's a 2-run jack shot for Schmidt in the first. Defense, offense, strikeouts. The whole tempo for this game was set early. Eastlake put their foot through the bottom of the gas pedal, never looked back. Chairs and RBIs coming left and right. LJ Jones poking one through the left side of the infield, scores another pair. Just go figure that every big name member of this team would contribute a little bit in this game. Grant Holman, hey, thanks for playing. Take an air freshener on the way out. We'll see you next year. Show you one, Sonny Rivera. I just told you, big name players, everyone contributing huge in this game. Grows the lead to 5. Then Ben Rivera just gap shot me a triple. How about? Causes a little bit of a log jam with the runners. Almost had a game of tag getting played. Rivera sliding in to third, safe. Couple innings later, this was the scene on the field as Eastlake finally exercises the demons and calls themselves Open Division champions, aka the GOATs. Big moment to raise that trophy for Coach Gallegos and company. Let's hear from the boys after the game.
Oh, definitely. You know, losing the past 2 years in the championship definitely gives this a bittersweet feeling. Obviously, we would have loved to won those two, but I think losing those games give us more drive and more energy into this game to, you know, go out and get the job done.
You know, this is the first championship I've won here at Eastlake, but for it to be an Open Division championship means the world, and it couldn't have been done with a better group of guys.
You better not vote against us next year either.
We're already starting next year.
The chemistry these kids had, it's unbelievable. It's one of the best Eastlake teams we ever had, and we had 32 wins this year. That's a lot. And being ranked #1 in the state and 3 in the nation, that was pretty special with this group.
Okay, San Diego, this is the last thing you're going to see about high school sports for 2016-2017, because this is the biggest star in San Diego for any sport in 2016-2017. You lead Eastlake to the biggest Open Division championship of anybody. Let's start with the home run and then kind of work our way through the rest of the game. You see that ball leave your bat, what do you think?
I'm trying to get down the line, you know, trying to, you know, try to get an extra base out of that so I can have LJ behind me knock me in. So, you know, it's hard work, you know, it's hustling.
Then you guys grow and grow and grow the lead all the way up to 7-1. You feel comfortable at that point, or you stay laser focused there to that last at bat?
I feel a little comfortable, a lot more comfortable, but you know, gotta keep piling it on like we did, so it was good.
After a couple Open Division championship losses, does that make this one a little bit sweeter?
Yeah, a lot sweeter, because all that hard work that we've put in this off season, you know, it's really come to play right here and shows us winning the CIF Open Division Championship.
Not just the CIF Open Division Championship, but I'll go so far as to say top 5 teams in the country. Mm-hmm. Do you think that there's anything to be said about this special senior class being the best class that we'll ever play at Eastlake?
You know, I don't think it'd be the best class, because, you know, we have Pietlo, Wig, we have a whole bunch, you know, underclassmen and juniors that are going to get the job done next year as well, so they're going to be good for a long time.
Well, congratulations. You have to go celebrate, and I have to just hold this up because I was a hater all season long, and I apologize, and we'll let this be the last image for San Diego high school sports, me apologizing to Eastlake. I'm very sorry. Congratulations, guys. It was a great game. That'll do it, sports fans. We'll see you next season.